The boxing world has been flipped upside down as news breaks that Tank Davis has been taken into federal remand over allegations of match fixing in his controversial fight with Lamont Roach Jr. just days after whispers of a possible investigation began circulating. Things have taken a darker turn. It started with reports indicating that the referee in charge of the fight, Steve Willis, has provided key information that supports the claims that the fight was manipulated. Fans and analysts have been questioning how the fight ended in a majority draw despite Roach seemingly doing enough to win, and now with federal authorities involved it appears that those suspicions were more than justified. From the moment the final bell rang, controversy surrounded the result. Roach had outworked Davis in several rounds, and many believed he deserved the victory outright. But then came the ninth round, the moment that set off alarms. Davis took a knee in the middle of the action, something completely unexpected, and referee Willis appeared to start the count. However, midway through, Willis changed his mind, waved it off, and ruled that it was not a knockdown. That one decision changed the entire outcome of the fight. If Willis had counted it as a knockdown, Roach would have won the round 10-8, which could have been enough to secure a win on the scorecards, but with the call going in Davis's favor, the fight ended in a draw, leaving Roach stunned and fans furious. Davis's explanation for taking the knee was bizarre to say the least. He claimed that his hair had been freshly done with too much grease, and when he started sweating it dripped into his eyes and burned, forcing him to kneel. The excuse was widely, with fans calling it one of the most ridiculous things they'd ever heard from a fighter. Critics pointed out that fighters get sweat and blood in their eyes all the time, and none of them just decide to kneel in the middle of a fight. Roach himself was livid after the fight, saying, "If you take a knee, that's a knockdown. That's just the rules. The ref started counting, so why did he stop? They stole this from me." His team wasted no time filing an official complaint with the New York State Athletic Commission demanding a full review of the fight and how it was officiated, but the controversy didn't stop there. What made things even worse was a chilling comment Davis made to Roach at the night of the fight, where he reportedly told him, "They ain't going to give it to you." At the time, people assumed Davis was just talking about the usual politics of boxing, where the aside fighter gets the benefit of the doubt. But now, in light of the match-fixing allegations, that statement has taken on a whole new meaning. Did Davis already know how the fight was going to end before it even started? Was the result predetermined? These are the questions that have now triggered a full-blown federal investigation. The feds got involved after Roach's legal team brought in high-profile attorneys who pushed for a deeper investigation into the fight's result. They pointed out suspicious betting activity leading up to the fight, with an unusual amount of money being placed on a draw. A draw is one of the least common outcomes in boxing, so the fact that so much money was being placed on it raised major red flags. Investigators started looking into whether inside information had been leaked to bettors who knew ahead of time that the fight would end in a draw. And then came the biggest bombshell, the revelation that referee Steve Willis had provided key information to While the full details of what Willis said haven't been released, sources indicate that he confirmed there were external influences affecting his decisions during the fight. That confirmation was enough for federal agents to move in on Davis. The arrests are as surprising as they are. Davis, who has had his fair share of legal troubles in the past, now finds himself in what could be the most serious situation of his career. If the allegations are proven true, he could be facing not just a suspension from boxing, but criminal charges that could land him behind bars. Boxing insiders are already speculating on how this could affect his career moving forward. Some believe this could be the beginning of the end for Davis, while others think his promotional team led by Al Hayan and premier boxing champions will do everything in their power to protect him and keep him fighting. But even if he avoids legal trouble, the damage to his reputation may be irreversible. Social media has exploded with reactions to the news, with fighters and boxing personalities weighing in. Devin Haney, one of Davis's biggest rivals, wasted no time mocking him, posting, "Damn, first he fakes injuries to duck fights, now he fixing fights, ain't no way y'all still rocking with this dude." Oscar De La Hoya, who has been a long-time critic of Davis, tweeted, "I've been saying it for years, Tank is protected, the truth always comes out even." Teddy Atlas, the veteran boxing analyst known for his nonsense takes, called the situation a disgrace to the sport. I'm still rooting with him, I.